Welcome, you guys. Elia Ubozo. We are back. It's been a minute. It's been about 2 months with no content, but we are back now. Um, yes, man, we've got some interesting content lined up for the next month, the month of July, also part of June, August, September, all the way, man. Not promising anything, but we are confident. There's something coming up. So please stay tuned, subscribe, and enjoy the content in the digital library. So yes, as always, man, the videos about self-help, psychology, money. So today's video is no different to any of that. So yes, let's get into today's video. So today's video, we're just gonna decode some ways you can stay away from your phone. Our phones have become this ultimate distraction in our lives now, where we like so addicted to them, and we spend so much time where we should have, where instead we could put that time into something productive. So this article that I'm going to decode here today sort of gonna give you ways on how you can stay away from your phone and be productive at whatever you do, be it work, school, business. Yeah. So yes, again, without wasting our time, let's get into today's article. So the article is titled "How to Actually Get Off Your Phone." So our phones have become an extension of our lives. We use our phones for almost everything, be it entertainment, being connected to friends and family, doing work, managing our lives, amongst others. Um, so a recent study actually has shown that on average a person uses their phone for 3 hours a day. That's just on average, could be more. Some people go as far as 4 to 5 hours a day, which is quite concerning. So that the average, which is 3 hours a day, um will mostly equates, or it can equate to almost like 45 days in a year, and that's equivalent to a month and a half. All right. So that's, sorry for that. So that's actually a lot of time. Imagine what you can do with a month and a half. Um, you can write maybe a book if you are into writing, or you can read a book if you are in reading. You can put it in your work, you can put it in your studies, or whatever that you find meaningful than scrolling on your phone. All right. So spending time on our phones is inevitable, but that doesn't mean we can't manage it. Think about the constant need to check your notifications, scrolling through social media feeds, and responding to messages, right? So this isn't just bad for our mental health, it also distracts us from doing and finishing our work on time, or our studies, or our business objectives, whatever the case might be. So for the sake of our personal well-being and productivity, we need to reduce the time we spend on our phones. So here are a few ways on how you can stay away from your phone. So way number one, know why you keep using your phone. All right. So what activity makes you spend the most time on your phone? Is it social media? Is it emails? Is it work? Or is it just boredom shopping, or just boredom scrolling um, again on social media? So know and understand what's keeping you on your phone. Um, if you find yourself reaching for your phone out of boredom, it might be time to assess what's really going on, right? Do you visit shopping sites to distract yourself from work, or do you just scroll through social media to distract yourself from work, studies, or whatever that you find meaningful in a day? Does this maybe indicate that it's time for you to get a new job? If you scroll on your phone while you're working, do you find your job boring? Maybe you should start now applying for a new job, or whatever the case might be. Or maybe it's just you have just a problem with using your phone. Okay, so think about this. Every minute you spend aimlessly scrolling through your phone is a minute you could be spending on something fulfilling or productive. Understand that your smartphone is a tool, and it should serve you and not the other way around, right? So if you find yourself spending too much time on your phone, take a step back and evaluate why. Why are you spending so much time on your phone? Is it serving a purpose, or is it simply feeling a void? uh, Once you identify the reason why you spend so much time on your phone, you can start making changes. All right. So remember, life is happening right now. Don't let it pass you by, because you are too busy staring in your screen. You're too caught up in your mobile, just facing down all the time, and life is happening around you. So you can start making changes when you identify now. Why you spend so much time on your phone. Okay. So we all have 24 hours in a day. Please make your 24 hours count, right? By not spending time on your phone unpurposely, just to divert a bit. So also there's like sort of like a health tip. So when you spend time on your phone, like I said, you are always like face down. So what happens when you face down? You're sort of like damaging the your spine, the sort of like the bones that connect to your head here, like just on your neck, just close there by when it touches your your back head, whatever it's called. So those muscles, they're not muscle, but those bones, they get tired because you are always looking down. So that also sort of like apply to your work laptop or whatever, your work computer. So try always, when you're using your phone, try to face up when you're using your phone. So then you are sort of like straight up. And then with your work computers, try to find something that sort of like puts it up, so you sort of like look at it and don't look down to it. All right. So back to the article. So way number two, let technology help solve problems for you. All right. So use your apps to save yourself from other apps. So it sounds ironic, but it can also work. There's an entire industry built around helping you to monitor your screen time. Like I think my phone, I use an app called digital wellbeing, which sort of like sends me sort of like reports on how much I'm using certain apps, how much time I'm spending on my phone. It could be daily, it could be weekly. So I know other phones have apps like Moment, Rescue Time. So such apps can actually assist you to sort of like track your screen time, right? So you can even simply uh, or invest in a very dumb phone, so then you don't have to constantly be going back and forth to your phone. So a dumb phone, just use it for calls and text. So if there's no text or no call, you have no reason to look at the phone. So if it works for you, you can invest in that. So another thing is push notifications. So switch off all your notifications except for the absolute necessary ones. For instance, maybe calls, um, very important calls, maybe from your partner. If you have kids, maybe your kids' school and so forth. Like personally, I have turned off all my notifications. I think it's been about going for year number 3 now. I don't receive any notification from any social media platform. The only notifications I get is from my WhatsApp, my text messages. Also in my text messages, I've like muted all those unnecessary uh, texts, like those automated texts from the whatever shops and what. I put all those on mute, so I only get notifications that like I need to respond to. All right, so no social media notifications. Okay, so use your phone less for daily tasks, and use your computer more instead. And then avoid making your phone your all-purpose tool. All right. So again, all these tools, you need to use them the right way, like I explained initially with my health tip, where just for your physical health as well, just know how to use them. Don't just be caught up and in the process damage your spine or whatever the case might be. Okay, so tip number 3 and last one, give yourself a 24-hour smartphone free every day, or I mean sorry, every week. So for 7 days, at least one day, you shouldn't have your smartphone, you shouldn't use it. Yes, but how am I going to respond to my calls and what? Yes, can be even maybe a Sunday or whatever. No smartphones. Okay? So go a full 24 hours without your phone. You'll feel the itch, the need to have it close to you every single minute. Those are just withdrawal symptoms. Fight the edge, you know. It's natural to feel jittery and restless once you remove the things we are addicted to. So this is normally called neurotical cravings. So once you remove things that you're addicted to, your body will crave for them, and then you feel like, yo, I need to use this, I need to use this, I need to use it, I need to use it. But that is temporary. You can stay without it. Okay. So again, ain't like synthetic drugs. Your smartphone didn't make any changes to your body chemistry, so you should be fine. Just try to practice that well-being or whatever, uh, digital well-being. So think of this as your phone-free vacation. It's all about reclaiming your freedom that your future self will thank you for. We're gonna end this video here. I hope you found it informative, and if you did, please share it with somebody who might need it and give it a thumbs up. Elia Ubo, so you guys must have a great week ahead. Cheers. We are back.